wena tilika angeke bafike sihlupha begine viksi bathizele nalembi lele siredi wena uyathi sesifikile khala mati mawufuna ngathi uzokhipha ngalamayeka bheka sesiba vele sizinja ene sonomatiba nawe tilika kusuka amaphepha ngithi sesifikile ayi wena tilika angeke bafike sihlupha begine viksi bathizele nalembi lele siredi wena uyathi sesifikile khala mati mawufuna ngathi uzokhipha ngalamayeka bheka sesiba vele sizinja ene sonomatiba nawe tilika kusuka amaphepha ngithi sesifikile
oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula
hey when I tilika when I kumula 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 when I
ayi wena tilika angeke bafike sihlupha begine viksi bathizele nalembi vele siredi wena uyathi sesifikile khala mati mawufuna ngathi uzokhipha ngalamayeka bheka sesiba vele sizinja ene sonomatiba nawe tilika kusuka amaphepha ngithi sesifikile ayi wena tilika angeke bafike sihlupha begine viksi bathizele nalembi vele siredi wena uyathi sesifikile khala mati mawufuna ngathi uzokhipha ngalamayeka bheka sesiba vele sizinja ene sonomatiba nawe tilika kusuka amaphepha ngithi sesifikile
oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika bayajuluka asize ngathi akakhumula oh bayatilika
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is
FM never
available.
knows over here. Catch me Kongo lwesibini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner. Summit.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday 2 p.m. Khona with the broadcast of Sotra, brought to you by Ishe Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikjelanga atsiye kadaso.
You're listening to Ishe Radio. Yazin.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio. Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available. You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Of course, this is Share Radio. Why not, show man, guys? Technology. Why are you guys making yourself abantu abadala, man? We are using technology nowadays.
No, why you 35 minutes?
What fame?
Like we want to say
Alright, it's your stage, guys. Take it away.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, we played Utiliga, Hambano 12 Musa and Maperete featuring Flash Master 24 no Miyagi. But hi Tiliga. We are easy, my sister.
Yeah.
Tiliga.
And by the way, let me welcome our people.
Yeah, sure.
Before we can just
please.
Before stealing.
Sanmonani Dumalanga Psani Khuyana Madakh Molweni. I go by the name of Black Pearl, and welcome to your favorite radio station, Share Online, of course, and your favorite show, The Trusted Talk, which is happening every Wednesday. I'm not going alone. I'm going with my sister, my beautiful sister, by the way, Noluthando, and of course my brother Moeketsi.
Oh, kanjalo.
Why?
Okay, the handsome Moeketsi.
No, you're supposed to give the platform to us so that we introduce ourselves. No.
You're letting
No, guys, let me tell you something. As the main host of the show, I have to introduce you, and then you can take over.
No.
You can take over by introducing yourselves properly.
But okay, yeah, like in terms of introducing us,
Yeah.
the way you introduce us.
With us,
Guys, you like it or you don't. I have to introduce you.
No,
Do you have any powers?
No, it's fine.
Cabanga saying introduce you, so yeah, guys, and numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So
We
you
don't
have to just
have.
sink in.
Okay, let's do it, Kakuhle. Miss Black Pearl, please introduce yourself and give us a chance.
I'm just going to give you guys a platform.
Please.
By saying I'm not going alone, I'm going with you too. If you guys are having a problem,
Pell,
with
it's your
it.
show. My name is game. Whatever you
But
say,
you guys
I'm
are
going
complaining
with
on
it.
how I'm introducing you.
But Mina, I don't know why she's complaining.
Yes,
I'm complaining
yeah.
about you say the beautiful nose, and me, I'm your
As
brother.
I'm saying, the
I'm your
handsome
brother.
Moeketsi, because like I just forgot to
We
mention the
vanilla yaki
word,
intro. No,
the
like
word handsome.
we vile yaki intro.
There's nothing wrong with my intro.
By the way,
I've introduced you guys. Let's be honest. Nolu had a problem last week with the way I've introduced myself, and here she comes again this week. So who has a problem between I and her?
No,
as the man in the show, you are being surrounded by women. Just be honest.
This is not the court of law. I'm not here.
No, you are just telling it like it is. You are just being honest.
Man, I'm just happy to be on the show. You guys,
no, you know what? I just prefer someone who's honest in my life. So if you want to be part of that, you gotta tell it.
Tell it as it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't care if it hurts. I can stand that. I don't know about her.
Yo.
Because she had an issue with me, and then here she comes this week again.
Fam, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is Share Online. Press the subscribe button and the like, and then press the notification bell so that whenever we go live or we post something, you are being notified. And also on Facebook, it's Share Online. Open the 40. Uya go TikTok, it's Share Online. Mr. Maimane, please take us through ads it.
Oh, so yeah, we have a special that is open for each and every artist or whatever that you can call it. I would say entrepreneurs at most, guys, that we have an open spot for if you want to advertise what you want to showcase, whatever that you're doing. If you have a brand, if you're a musician, you want to showcase, your posters and people out there to see them, guys. Only 100 rand is the amount that you need to pay. So a simple instruction for you to send your email is ads@shareonline.co.za. ads@shareonline.co.za, ladies and gentlemen, and the number is 078
Now why are you mumbling?
Angithi manje ngifuna ukuza le number yakhe le
No, it's fine.
2810.
It's fine.
Now say it. I want to learn something.
The correct number
No,
to
I'm
our
okay.
listeners.
Say the number.
No,
the listeners are
fine.
waiting for the number.
No, I'm fine. Call the number.
ads@shareonline.co.za, guys. We are going to see the number there on
It's
the screen.
078-2810-681. Miss Black Pearl, take your show, my man.
Okay, then without a wasting of time, I'm going to go through today's headlines. On today's show, we'll be discussing Ntsiki Mazwai blames politics for losing out on gigs. And then later on, we'll be talking about Khumalo's rent after losing at the Summers. And we've also got, I can't pronounce this guy's name, guys. You have to correct it.
Tweka. It's Tweka.
Tweka. Okay, the Tweka guy hits a man with a bottle while performing on stage. And we'll also be talking about Musa Mseleku advises men who aspires to lead a polygamy lifestyle, as well as Enhle Mbali. It's too little, relating that to his ex-husband, Black Coffee. And then later on, we'll be wrapping it up with 2 charges against murder-accused exes of Tola presenter, Xolani Khumalo. And then we'll also be talking about Amapiano Ukamumpela on getting a collaboration with Maybelline and New York brand, Baba. And then we'll be also discussing Uvo Sinova launches his own record label. Then we'll be killing them with a drug lord that was found caught for carrying the drugs that were like 8.1 kilograms. I don't know if my colleagues, they did research the rest of the topics or I'm just beyond. Let me just give it 2 more kids because it seems like I'm losing.
We'll discuss that when we come back
after the show.
When we come back from the ad. Moeketsi, which song will be playing?
Yeah, after the ad, we will be leaving you with Aaron Mr. Okay at Ifungeni. Enjoy, people.
We'll be back in a moment.
Don't see Gido. Tibiri pepe, I mutundino wato pambana na inwi. Yakabangwe banzola, koke mbaizera. Gazo ndis chaikola, uima zipato. Na ya mune ye makakando feel, fin deposit. Ingotobo agog yang Uibogisin Ingantolana Dishtokisin Nero chuzo hasla Haishumo sin Kopororo mtoma Kapia rentiawe Kamwendi wajeri Bizir kororo Katy Perry Apanon kotailwa Nebe angan peri Wahatweji None ifungen Songo bia na itima Ifungen Songo bia na itima On Don't switch it off On Don't switch it off Ifungen Songo bia na itima Ifungen Songo bia na itima On Don't switch it off On Don't switch it off Ifungen Songo bia na itima Ifungen Songo bia na itima On Don't switch it off On Don't switch it off
You're listening to Share Radio. Yazin.
Indeed. Siawakai each and every Thursday. No, each and every Wednesday on the Trusted Talk.
Imagine ufuna uzenza uclever uthatha ishow ka Miss Black phela ogqomethe into eze wrong.
Nah, phela ngithi I'm introducing the song. I'm the song compiler. Yabo, so
Okay.
like I have to let my people know ukuthi bamameleni and where can they get the music. Yabo.
But they're always
So that was Aren Mr. Okay Ati Ifungeni, a nice vendor guy, man. I hope you guys know him. If you want to know him more, check out the Kasi Lifestyle episode that he had, whereby they were interviewing more and speaking more about his music. Mrs. Pell.
What's going on with you today?
Nah, nothing, man. I'm just happy. I'm just
Okay.
happy. I'm in a happy place.
I do understand and I do feel it with the overexcitement. Ne?
Yo.
Yeah, but thank you for handing it over to me. Okay, guys, if you've just joined us, I would like to go again on our today's headlines. Today, we'll be talking about Nadia Nagai Ntsiki Mazwai blames politics for losing on gigs. And then we'll be also talking about Ukeli Khumalo rent after losing at the Summers. Then we'll be wrapping it again with Ushebe. Is it Shebe, right?
Shita.
Shita hits a fan. Shebeshkt, yeah.
Shebeshkt.
Shebeshkt hits a fan with a bottle during his performance, and then also discussing Musa Mseleku advises men who appears to lead polygamy lifestyle, and then we'll be talking about Enhle Mbali as well, saying it's too little. I think this is directed to his ex-husband, and then we'll be wrapping off the show with the 2 new charges against the accused Medara Xolani Khumalo, the ex-Zoktola presenter.
Okay, Miss Black Pearl, because you said we'll start with Ntsiki Mazwai, and here I'm looking at a post yakhe on Twitter. Ati, the email saying I'm not being booked because I swear at the elders. Please Google when ANC leader says you're called me dirty loose painty and nothing happened to them. Ne? So Nancy, I think she was replying to this email. It's a happy Friday. Good day, happy Friday. Unfortunately, we cannot continue with the casting of Ntsiki on this campaign as the higher ups, as well as the client has flagged issues with some of the things she has said about government ministers in the past, especially about their private parts on public. That's the thing about being on social. Ne?
On the socials.
Yes, because you say something today and think that, okay, fine, but the social media never forgets. When ucinga ba uright, bayakulanda. And let's not run away from the fact that Ntsiki Mazwai is in bad books zaye wonke umuntu. Almost everybody. It's not only ANC or politics.
But
everybody.
personally, I don't think she's everybody's bad box. I mean, I think she's that particular individual who just tell it like it is. I mean, she's exercising the freedom of expression. So I think as Mzansi, we don't understand who she is.
We understand, but yena, who she paints yena to be, is not something we like.
I mean, she labels herself as someone who has a talent in,
In
good
what?
words,
In what?
in speaking, and just talking.
I remember.
But the problem is, I don't think she has a limit. Sometimes whenever you speak about things, you need to know when to stop.
True.
So now she just goes on and on and on and on without noticing whatever that she says is just crossing the boundaries.
I don't think Ntsiki Mazwai is any different from Unota.
They're total different.
No, they're not.
there's a lot
These
of that
are
one.
people abakhupha. No, ngabantu abathethayo ungayazi nento abayithethayo bibhekaphi. Like you know that whatever bazayithetha negative, whatever bazayithetha aims on hurting the other one.
I don't know about Unota, but when it comes to Ntsiki, it's how you are taking it. Because, straight talk doesn't break any relationship, any friendship. We have to be honest about that. If I'm going to express myself towards Moeketsi, if I'm not happy with him, I have to tell it like it is, whether he takes it in a good way or in a bad way. And to me, that is Ntsiki.
Ntsiki, imagine
So,
this email says Ntsiki has been talking about
Okay,
the
guys,
private parts the politicians.
But sometimes mawukhuluma nawe, there's a way that you lay out things. Because as much as ushugutu Ntsiki Nota, they're just people who just bluffing all over. But at the end of the day, you have to understand ukuthi these people izinto abazikhulumayo. It doesn't mean us as a public, if we don't understand what they are saying, it means they are crazy.
They are crazy.
Well, Unota, it's different.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Ntsiki Mazwai, man. I mean, she's an activist, she's a poet. Not forgetting ukuthi she was behind Abu Rosie Mutene when
So her listening capacity
Oh my
is
gosh,
way much better
now you reminded me, Uba, she's also a poet.
Yeah.
But akavudumanga nge-poetry, udume ngokuthetha izinto. I remember.
I think she's popular for being like
Amankazana.
activist, a woman and child
I
activist.
remember kwi-roast of Ukhanyi, of Somizi. Bebem roaster, and I don't know whether it was Uskumba or T. When you are lucky because you come from a family full of talented people. So when you don't have to do anything, whether your career yakho ya better, but because you carry the Mazwai name,
yeah.
of which it's true, because Ntsiki, we only hear ngoko na ngo. I haven't even heard mna poetry yakhe up until today. So Moeketsi nxa ikhumbuza uba yipoet, I'm like, okay, kanene.
But then she is a poet. She also hosts my gigs in the most of the local theaters, Lemzansi. The thing is just like me. Probably you don't follow her that much.
Yeah, I don't.
You only follow her for bad reasons.
I don't think I like her.
Okay, I'm glad you're being honest.
I mean, it's not about liking at the end of the day, because
Okay, yeah.
magakhuluma in the video, uyashukuthi,
She's not expecting us to like her.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the problem is I don't understand her. Because
how are you not understanding?
I don't
someone?
understand her brand. I don't understand her line of work.
Did you take time to
I
get
tried.
to know?
I tried listening to Ntsiki whenever she speaks. But I don't follow.
She's a women's rights
You don't
activist.
follow still.
Okay.
If a woman comes and say she was raped, Ntsiki is going to be there and say, I believe you.
Okay.
That's the thing. The activists that obviously there are many things.
We've seen many people many guys. I remember this one guy on TikTok. This one guy was in prison for 15 years because of rape. After 15 years, his girlfriend came and said, no, I was lying. So if we talk about a rape, we're talking about something else. We're talking about into a serious that needs us to not only voice view yetu, but to also look at this thing kakhle. So when you say Ntsiki is that one person who says yes, I believe you, without checking the facts, then it's a problem.
Exactly.
Then it's a problem.
It is a problem.
But as Koglondau, Miss Black Pearl, take your show.
Okay, well, still on that one, I'm still gonna continue supporting Ntsiki as an activist, because at the end of the day, still, when she's expressing, I'm not scared. She's expressing her views. So what about, and politics run the world. I mean, remember last week we were discussing that. So they took over everything else. So but it's time for us to go to an ad break. All you have to do is to stay tuned. Don't shift to Don't Nyagaza, because there's more interesting topics that we'll be discussing today.
You're listening to Share Radio. Yazin.
Yeah. Oh boy. Love is blind, surely ain't got eyes. True love never lies. Ukaza muchafa, yet it comes out like truth. Sooner or later, me my second. Love is love, and no instrument to measure it. Malio, lobolo, or incomo, just to show you how much I'm dedicating this moment on. True love's the reason why the feeling they do share turns dope just to have you. Yeah, my other half, you fill me up, my soulmate. So fly what I turn, I push the button just to turn me on. Cause she know all the points to make me weak or rather make me strong. Baby kiss it last long, she different like unicorn. Her type is so rare like nowadays and Billabong. African dark tap, my biltong. Don't get this wrong when sharp a ding dong. I swear you make me kinda loco like I've been sipping on Lino. Shove my head inside the cocoa. African magic, abracadabra, you so you fall in love with dialogue.
You're the one who takes control of me, baby. Letting me go will lead to crushing me. I'm so hard. Muwe wetu bambolami. Agakomo yes tanga sam. Yimilawe soba bilisa kutando lwetu love.
Hey, Jack, so what you telling me? Huh? That you nothing but just a friend of me. Cause all these niggas you bang are nothing compared to me. I treat you like your queen, I've been serving nothing but honesty. Damn, you make me feel like I just hit a wall. I'm not surprised though, I mean like I've been through a lot. I'm only hurting cause I never thought it would be you. I thought my feelings very nice, I guess all there was never God. It happened, you had to cheat on me, you damn liar. You ratchet, look now you turn me to a damn lion. They come in bunches, then I gotta choose inside the riot. Now I'm always hiding inside the cloud, I've became a pilot. So madly, suddenly got me levitating. Been bragging, for Lord I've been begging. Got me meditating, been betting. Niggas been betting, trying to penetrate, just big lightning. Said you was pregnant, you laid into my face, damn it.
You are the one who takes control of me, baby. Letting me go will lead to crushing me. I'm so hard. Muwe wetu bambolami. Agakomo yes tanga sami. Yimilawe soba bilisa kutando lwetu love. You are the one who takes control of me, baby. Letting me go will lead to crushing me. I'm so hard. Muwe wetu bambolami. Agakomo yes tanga sami. Yimilawe soba bilisa kutando lwetu love. Muwe wetu bambolami. Agakomo yes tanga sami. Yimilawe soba bilisa kutando lwetu love.
This is Share Radio. You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio. Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Indeed, help is available. Help is available if you know a loved one who needs help, guys. That was the number that was said right now on radio. Before the break, we played You Shady featuring J. Henry Ahamba no Ahoy, but True Love. Nguwe wena sithandwa sami onginika uthando lwangempela.
Well, welcome back. If you've just joined us, you didn't miss a match. Again, we'll be talking right now about Khumalo's rent after losing Amasama. Whoa, what's your take on that?
Yes, we are mangazo Khumalo. I remember when Babes Wodumo and Mambin just spoke about the summers, ne? Because bebe ngafumenanga any. And that time Babes was still a hit when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Ne? Aba akafumana ne one. Babes no Mambin just said I suka ze right because gade I summers ziyathengwa. Everybody in South Africa was like,
quiet.
No, there's no such thing. Kelly has won awards summers, and it was never a problem. Zange ati summers ziyathengwa. But now, because kuwine untokozo, it's a problem. Ziyathengwa ngoku because somebody took award yena, she thought uzayifumana. I've got a problem with her.
But I think when it hits you, that's when you get an opportunity to understand it better.
Understand what, Pen? When somebody gets this award, when you don't get it, that's when you understand.
Mina personally, Kelly, she's way talented for me.
True.
You know, she deserves Nali award, even though she didn't get it. I think the only difference is Tina Mzansi not understanding why she didn't get the award. It's the fact that Kelly's fans are not the gospel fans. So as for Untokozo Mbambo, the support she got from our followers, the people who knows, we all knew Untokozo from the gospel. So the votings, all the gospel fans are the ones that supported Untokozo. But for me personally, I think Ukeli could have walked away with that. It's just the fact that Ukeli only know her from Afropop.
You know, sometimes.
So in that one song is Pamban when it was nominated Kuma Gospels. I don't think Tina has her fans. A lot of us were so keen in voting for that because we know Kelly what she represents us. It's Afropop, nothing else.
You know, in so many topics, Kuluma Ngokeli have been against her, but right now I should be on her side.
Yeah.
Because you know what, I would say, Uguti, if you are a person and you know yourself, Uguti, you know this year was my year. Exactly. And I'm definitely going to take it. I don't blame her. You know, she did what she has to do because at the end of the day, we take our steps as Uguti, you know what? I've been working for this and I know Uguti. Since I win this thing, I know what to do.
There's a possibility.
You know, I'm not using the same method. So if right now we are having awards, I know Uguti, I'm the best presenter. I've worked my ass off.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, I should go there and you tweet Uguti Nina go away na ma awards we na nuga.
No, it's not like that, guys.
Because let's be honest. When it comes to the Ospaman and the track, when the track was out, even the gospel listeners, they started paying much attention to Kelly because Kelly is a talent on its own. Whether she can venture to any genre, definitely she will just lay it and kill it. So it's not about she's doing Afropop, she's doing gospel, so and so. But Kelly, when she touches something, turns out to be gold. And I'm not against Ntokozo Mbambo. Yes, she is good as well, right? As much as I'm a fan, but let's be honest with you. When Kelly just gets into studio, anything just turns out to be magic. We can just put the fact of there's a drama revolving her life and whatsoever. But when it comes to music,
that was supposed to be something else. Man. That was supposed to be
let's read your response. Yeah. Yomdu from Summers. But before I read that, I would love to read a tweet ka Kelly that triggered everything. Okay. Arranged winnings for tech. I'm not scared of all of you. Full tech nonke. She knows she doesn't deserve it. Numbers don't lie. Even Dogozo knows that numbers don't lie. We are not scared of her. Full tech Summers. That's what Kelly wrote. Ne?
Tech, man.
And okay, I'm against Leon Delale for a public figure. You know, she was supposed to.
It's a way of expressing yourself.
I understand. She was supposed to find a better way.
Why are you saying
delivering
to Undogozo? Because Undogozo
Agenzanganto.
You don't know what she did.
No, why is
don't
it a
tell
problem
me she worked
now?
hard.
Why is it a problem now that Ukeli didn't get an award? Because
should be a
last year,
problem.
that year, and Dondone Befuman, 2012 Ukeli got an award. But it was never a problem. It was never a case of Ziatengwa. But because now Ndogozo got the award instead of Kelly, it's a problem. Why?
As much as ngikutshela ukuthi she worked her ass off.
Even
and she
Ndogozo worked her ass, even her.
But you know what? At the end of the day,
you guys have mentioned Gutu Kelly. She's been getting more awards the previous years, right? So surely, if I was Kelly, I'll definitely know. I'm gonna work away with this.
It's consistency. It's called consistency. Mamela. Let me tell you something. Yabona nasepolweni khona into babiza Palanto, and it is been winning by one person consistently. We know Guti I deserve. No one can buy that award. Now Sama we know Guti Kelly worked, even if Bega Kuma trial going through a lot, but she managed to take out music to the people doing performances. That award belongs to Kelly Kuma.
So we've got Umufogeng here who spoke to Chisa live. Umufogeng, unfortunately, sorry, let me not say. I think we spokesperson. Yeah, Sam, isn't it? We'll see if anyone at all has proof to substantiate the claim that Isamas are rigged. They should come forward so that we can investigate that. Our systems have proven to have integrity, and we use the best in the industry, and we stand by our results. We don't look at a radio play. We don't look at the airtime, popularity, fame, and the following. All we consider is the body that you present before us. Mufokeng also congratulated Ndogozo for winning the female artist of the year, best contemporary faith album and album of the year awards for her album titled Lavish Worship. For the record, the Summer would like to state that we celebrate the winnings of Ndogozo and we are very proud of her achievements. And we are very encouraged to support. Why?
Because at the end of the statement,
that's what he was supposed to say.
His statement,
we knew what we would expect from her.
If you've got proof that Ziatengwa is Summers, bring them on. Bring that proof. Even with Babes and Umampinja, they said that. They said if you guys believe that Ziatengwa, then bring proof.
But eventually there's a process that you need to go through, and it's a lot, and it might even run you financially to just prove the fact of which they buy awards.
Let me give you umzekelo omncinci with YouTube. YouTube, you can produce the best video ever. Ufake thumbnails wenze yonke into ubone bajonga apha ku right. But ibuye ne 2 views. Are you gonna go and say YouTube views there or whatsoever?
That one is
different.
It's
different.
It's different. Ngeke nyo complain ku YouTube ukuthi hey you guys
my numbers still 7.
We are speaking about the awards here. We know obviously if the people can't find the proof ukuthi they are rigged, they are still going to be rigged. If one is going to come and say, as much as the ambitious has been exposed about that what they're doing, bavalile manje. With Sama, they are going to find out ukuthi ama awards are being given to people who are not supposed to get them. Kelly, man, she deserves the Hall of Fame. The award bekumele kube yakhe, and then Masiza is cut. Okay, when would you say Senzomi was case was it a thing?
Moeketsi, it's really on fire today. I don't know why you can't just join him, because Moeketsi is taking this debate to another level. If you've just joined us, you didn't miss much. All you have to do is to stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the show. But for now, it's time for us to go to an ad. We'll be back in a moment.
Thank you.
Don't touch me.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Can anyone just take Kuno to the studio?
Mina ngithola
Oh, Silas Africa featuring Royce 77 bathi mama ngithola cherry and then mina ngiyayithanda lento. Hey,
Wow.
I feel like this song is personal to you.
It is.
no, music is emotional.
I don't know.
That's one thing you have to understand about music.
Okay, it's emotional.
Are you okay?
Mina ngithola cherry ngiyayithanda.
Who are you dedicating that song to? Because it seems like there's someone special.
To you.
Where?
Okay, what a
Number
way of
4.
you just bearing it off.
Number 4, please. Number 4. No, it's fine. Come back to the show. 061 524 7758 is the number to send your voice note and comment on the topics that we are having. Sitshela ukuthi vele vele uKelly Khumalo, does she deserve the award or not?
Shita man, Shita.
Oh, yeah.
Twerker, why?
Tweka. Remember, guys, you can simply join us on our social networks. We are on Facebook as well as on YouTube. You know we love hearing from you. We love interacting with you. If you've just joined us, I would like to go again back to the headlines. You didn't miss much. Earlier on, we had a discussion about Ntsiki Mazwai blames politics for losing on gigs. And then we also had a topic about Ukeli Khumalo's rant after losing the Summers. That was the hottest topic before we go to an ad break. It was fire right here in studio.
Yo. Which one is the fire one now? Being the fire, the very fired
There's
one.
fire. There was fire. There was fire in the building. Okay, right now it's time for us to move to Shebeshxt. I would call him that because I don't know how to pronounce his word. Unfortunately.
Before Simuva Miss Black Pearl, I've got a problem with you.
Okay, Lala, I'm listening.
Moeketsi uthi mnyuseli headphones zakhe unyuse zami. I don't understand why.
Tracker.
Okay.
Why? No,
Are you okay
you're
now?
doing the wrong thing.
Which way should I go?
Okay.
Oh,
what
no.
number
Which
is
ones?
yours?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which number?
I don't know.
Now I have to guess because this
Okay,
could
let
be
me do
me.
it for you. You can continue, my sweet madam.
Okay, Moeketsi has sorted you out now.
Okay. Twerker man, twerker Sheba. Ithi Moeketsi, bani kama nake?
Shit away, man. Tracker.
Shit, man, when I Tweka.
Okay.
Tracker.
Before everything,
Tracker.
I think we
I get
need
to be the
to
tracker.
congratulate him
Fondo.
because he went on a podcast and chill on MacG. Within 2 days, podcast yake was on
Of course.
a million.
I
Ne?
mean, that is MacG, Lala.
No,
No,
ngaphandle
let's just be honest. That is MacG.
No, but Ushaye
Pearl.
Big Zulu. Big Zulu 2 years ago still hasn't reached 1 million views. It's still on
even
800 and something
Ukoku's
K.
Koteni
But
tried.
guys, you know when you go to MacG's show,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of our celebrities, some of them I didn't know them. I
We
only
know
knew
we've
them
been
through MacG. You know, MacG gives the platform to ama celebrities. Let's be honest.
Okay, we're not there. We're not talking about that part.
No, I mean, because you guys are saying that he went to MacG's show and then the
I
numbers
need to we want to make you
piling up.
understand why there are numbers.
Yes, MacG une numbers, ne? But
Yeah.
we choose who to listen to. If we do not want to listen to Ukoku's Koteni,
But I mean, I think kuba ibadi lakho that particular individual whereby you can go to Ishoga MacG and then your numbers not gonna pile up. Because I mean, the show
numbers
on
like
its
they
own,
pile up,
the
but
viewers.
abanye banokufumana
Gape
200,000, 300 and all. But this one within 2 days got million. Pearl, I know
probably, okay.
kanjani.
Let me just give it to him.
I don't know banazanapi.
banazanapi.
I don't know banazanapi Black Pearl, but it shows that niyazana and une beef from somewhere.
I don't even know
It's
the guy. I don't even know him.
My sister wena gapa wena ga o reko tracker utlwa re go bolela rona no re no bolala ka ba Shebeshक्त mna wa itse ro tlina dia eng mane show nya MacG 1 million views in 24 hours tracker
So,
Okay, wow.
Klondo
It's very
yonke.
funny. Okay, that means he's popular.
Yes.
Probably I'm the last one because like I don't know who he is.
Not that
and what he
popular,
was
but
about.
because he did, there was a video circulating on TikTok. One thing about TikTok, ne, usenza spe aware about somebody.
Yeah.
For example, there was this video ekutwa iti tweka man when andondon.
I get be to be the tracker
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that was
so it went
popularity.
viral. Ne, way before he went on MacG. So when he went on Moeketsi, besifuna vele umazi uba what's the story because we've already seen him on TikTok.
Okay,
Yabo?
makes sense.
Now he's viral. Now he goes to perform. My figure performer, just like guys, I always make example ngos Java because I don't like what he did. So what happened is he was performing. So kwenzeka uba artist ne unoba ibimtsala or whatsoever, he took a side from an artist,
from a fan.
Yeah, sorry, from a fan wambetha kayona. Kudlala umculo efonini yakho Black Pearl.
It's a video. It's a video. We're showing people a video. Ukuthi udiya gym na gape mna ke perform. Gape na ke no perform.
Throw the bottle.
So that's the thing, ne? I think artists or public figures need to understand that there's a difference between me being
okay, sorry to cut you off. I think we should give this time to our fans and also listen. Okay. I think they're explaining the story clearly.
Tracker.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, probably the video has just ended. Okay, what were you saying, Sister?
I'm saying I feel like artists or public figures need to understand that, guys, if you are famous, you can't do anyhow. And people, public area, bazoba happy now, bazokufuna ukuchwitha
you have to
Go better la Jonah G. Why?
On this one, I'm going with my sister.
Fondon.
There's no way.
Mamela.
That was out of behavior.
You know, sometimes, abanye abantu they don't understand. Or happy mutomana, utwa this person utwa mapante.
True, we know that.
We Mamela, ukuthi mina ngiyejele for ukushaya abantu bengigwaza abantu bengidubula abantu.
So now
the next thing when you want to risk your life ngokungidonsa Nkosi yami. Are you okay?
We happy for you.
You know Mamela, ama artist afana nabo Shebeshxt, they are being told. Obvious, I don't think he attends ama therapy izinto yabo, but i-character yakhe thina bayasiza ama therapist ukuthi abanye abantu they come with characters, so you should be careful of those characters. Just because yena vele umuntu, but it doesn't mean ukuthi you have to go over ngokumbamba bamba.
But this person was
hardcore. When would you grab Shebeshxt mngabuzi?
Because I'm a fan.
Yeah, my sister.
But I mean, let's take a look.
Something wrong
where he is right now, and who put him to be where he is right now?
Us.
Those fans built him.
Angitushilo aya ku Moeketsi podcast wathi na gisoka bakalalena bafiki.
Exactly. So how you behave towards plays an important role.
So mina does he have to accept the behavior that you guys give him?
No, you are like this because we're happy to see you. I just want to touch you.
He's at work. We are performer. Why would you grab the person?
Touch you.
Why don't you wait for the performance to go again then touch the performance? What do you mean utinjani?
I don't think Moeketsi is getting the whole point here.
Ganjani?
After the performance,
Mamela, ungabi realistic.
No, Mamela, he's a public figure. How he reacts.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something, Mrs. Public Figure. If in the staging, they paid me 60 rand for the staging. I want you to perform certain songs.
Yeah.
So 60 rand. So if someone is going to disturb me from performing the full song, do you know they're going to cut my money?
Pull the bottle up.
There was a need.
No,
there was a need.
That people it's the one who bought the ticket to come and watch
you.
It's somebody who makes
so
you
does the ticket
can pay
does the ticket
and feed you and
does the ticket mention what you have to grab ama artist when they're on stage?
Ticket doesn't say
happy. I'm happy to see you.
Guys, did you see the video and like man lokunkhuluma kanje?
We saw him Shebeshxt ethatha ibhotile from the fan elahla unabuthi mngombe mali yakhe.
Don't ever, that thing is called don't ever do that to other
that's
artists.
the thing, kangathi don't ever do that
it's
with
discipline.
Water bottle. When
if Batik there's an artist coming to perform somewhere,
I think
why do you go there? Are you going to go there to dance and listen to the music and have fun?
having fun.
You know
is
what?
part
Mina,
of
to just
grabbing.
carry this whole conversation off, I don't think the rehabilitation went well on him.
Mamela,
Yeah.
you know someone.
Okay,
I
now
don't
he's
think he
out. He's
went
claiming
to.
that he was rehabilitated, but I don't see any of that
Big,
because
and-
his behavior still says, "I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto."
I'm
This is
still
who I am,
I'm still
and I'm still
Ibantindi.
representing Ubantindi,
Yeah, don't treat him like that, gay.
They happy
like that.
They
You will treat him like
You want to
one
treat him
because
like
he's
Ibantindi.
behaving like one.
They happy with him.
Mamela,
I will treat him like one because he's behaving like one right now.
Okay, listen, gay. If someone does not get disciplined, that means everybody should do that to him. So when one day Mark
A lot of-
you will
yes,
know,
and a lot of
don't
other
ever
celebrities,
go
they've
to
been
that
dragged
guy
into
and
doing
grab
that.
him.
But
Why
they-
him?
Why
Why
him?
him?
What's so special about him?
Why him?
Exactly.
He's an
Why him?
artist. It's not about why
Is
him.
he the only artist that we have
He's
in
an
Mzansi?
artist.
He's the only one we have in Mzansi.
No, there are many artists.
Thank you.
But the
Amanda.
behavior.
Thank you.
The behavior.
You've answered me, my brother. Thank you.
No, the behavior was
Moeketsi.
headed towards
I'm really
him.
happy. You've
The
answered me. He's not
behavior.
the only one. That's what
He's
I was
not the only
What right
artist,
does
but
he
the
have?
behavior that the
Uwame
people
Gqeba
have.
Bantu.
Eh?
And even on Twitter,
And what's
Miss
so
Black
special
Pearl,
about him?
on Twitter bayenza i-jokes ngaye babeke memes apho abantu bane
yeah,
after
blue eye.
attending
Igig,
igig
Gashisha, what?
and if he says twerk man when I twerk and when you don't twerk
You get a blue eye. The next morning you'll come back home with a blue eye.
Exactly.
Because when he says twerker, you must twerk.
You know, sometimes you
He's
need
a
to
laughing stock
understand.
now in the socials.
Yeah.
That's why you know
He's
to
not.
say.
He's not.
He is.
I think Tina abantu abafana, like people who are like me, they understand ukuthi such behavior you can't tolerate it. You know, if umuntu zoza akubamba bamba for no reason, while you know ukuthi this guy he's working his
But at the
ass.
end of the day, there was no need for him to do that.
Why?
There was no need. So unfortunately, yeah, this topic
now
is not
nifuna
going to
amabhodlela.
end at the end of the day. It's time for us to go to an ad break. Today, Moeketsi, he's on fire. I don't know what's going on today.
This boy is
it-
on fire.
But then you're always debating today.
Yeah?
You've never agreed on every topic we've talked about.
I'm agreeing with
So
Shebeshxt.
to my beautiful people, it's time for us to go to an ad break without the wasting of a time. We'll be back in a moment.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Twerker.
yo Musa Mseleku akaphuma ekuthetheni umusa ufuna abantu bethu
Twerker.
babe zizithembu.
He's advising the guys who aspires to be in a polygamy marriage.
I know
that's a
this
good
one.
thing.
I knew from the word
It's a
go
very
to
good
totally
thing, man.
agree
You know,
with
Musa
that.
Mseleku inspires me a lot when it comes
Why?
to polygamy. You know, because now we are shukuti courage kills and it can make you live.
There's something Gokus Koteni mentioned on a podcast kaMekjini. She said if umntu uthwele ne umbona ngoba nabafazi abaninzi, that's number one, and one of them umena ngabe nabantwana ne.
Just take a look at that.
So they made a joke. Kwatwa Musa Mekji uthetha. Ne? They were saying igama lomuntu. So one thing about Musa, it's great that he's encouraging people and yababucebisa how to do polygamy. But akabaxelela ube yakhe survive because of money. Because without money, polygamy, I saw that.
I think Leoge, it's a fact.
I
We can
saw
debate it on the
survive.
socials,
It
but
can
it's a
never.
fact.
Can I say something?
It's not an opinion.
Can I say something?
What?
Say it.
You know, Benzo's believer, let's a statement if a man said it, but because
Why?
it's a woman. You know, a woman with big influence can go to a big platform and say something about other people, and people will
Okay,
believe it.
let's leave
But
this statement.
let's just leave the
Like
gender
women are
out of
here.
this.
Women
Let's
are
leave
here.
Gokus
But let's
Koteni.
just leave the
Women are
gender out
here,
of this.
Let's talk about the fact that ndithi kuwe, the only way polygamy can qhubeka ibe right is if the man has money.
Okay.
The financial stability is important.
And then
Because even if like in our daily normal relationships, it is. So in a polygamy, there's a lot of us. And you have to maintain our standard lives. You understand?
funny
so
enough,
there's no way you're gonna go there. I mean, I've just seen him. Do you still remember that show? The guy presenter, him trying to introduce the girlfriend. Exactly. So if you watch that show clearly, you would see that a lot of these guys. Abananto. So what is he pushing?
The only mistake that you can make as a human being is believing ukuthi isithembu sidinga imali.
We can say whatever.
Money is an element that drives vele isithembu to become, a thing that uyifunayo. Yabo. So if you know ukuthi you've got land, uyazi ukuthi you can plant a lot of seeds there ukuthi you can grow whatever that you want to grow.
Okay, for example, we are here in Joburg. I'm a Joburg based girl. So if I'm gonna get into Stembu, there's no planting.
Yeah,
there's no land.
Yeah, Stembu is Mseleku sikuphi.
Yes.
And you understand ukuthi leso Stembu lesi, like it's a family. It's something that is of lineage. It's something that has been there. It's something that needs to be practiced.
I've just remember when he started blooming on our screens. He mentioned Guti and the reason for him Tembu. He asked, Gokflow, what his late mother, and then the casa registered under him, what he gave him the money so that he could afford his Tembu. So it raised a lot of eyebrows for us as and okay. Your mother could die today, and then the next day you become a millionaire. You go and tata this Tembu. Njan, if you are saying it goes way back, because if it goes way back, we can talk about who's the late Utata from the IFP, Babu Teles. They come from royal families, whereby it's Tembu, it's embraced. So as for Umusa was like just any normal.
A quick question, Miss Pep.
Who was just lucky to have millions.
A quick question. Are they happy? Musa? Is Musa happy?
We don't know that. It's their own emotional state.
Okay, let's talk about what they portray on TV.
What do they portray?
No, they're not happy.
TV. You can tell. They always are fights.
Mamela, it's a marriage, guys. You have to understand that marriage has challenges.
Yes, we do understand. But I remember let me tell you something.
Really?
I was watching YouTube, one of the guy now, and stuff like that. And then the guy mentioned Guti. Motata is Tembu, you need to do certain things for like Guaco, your whole family. Listen, you should have peace. Because like Abafas, they have their own different mindset.
Yes.
So as much as Mseleku, they're all against Khumalo. They'll say Khumalo this, Khumalo that. Abafas back in, he can't gather them together. So you can't say, there's happiness,
he can't control them. Imagine him going outside. Are your advisor,
he's failing in the house.
The problem about you is that you take whatever that you see on television
because that's what his
okay, let me tell you something. These people, they've got a reality show.
It's television.
So if their reality show was real now, I'm coming back to that because now you are saying it's television.
Yes.
They were supposed to showcase us into Abaipila Yogamanya. Then we'll comment us good okay, reality life ya. So now we are commenting based on that. Decide we saw them fighting in front of the camera, arguments.
I'm a production, they know what you guys want. So I don't blame them. They gave you what you really want. You are because of what they gave.
But if
listen,
I do understand.
This is a platform for men, guys. Ne? So right now I want to read something to men out there that Mseleku said. Ne? A man that aspires to lead a polygamous lifestyle must without fail exercise the extreme level of patience. Remember that that is your vision. It is a difficult one to sell. And losing a wife, it is a major loss, especially to you as a vision carrier.
Would you go for
men are vision carrier.
Would you go for his team?
Yes, I would.
Black Pearl?
I would never.
Why?
Do that. No.
Why? Who's selfish?
No, I would never. I'm not somebody who is willing to share my man. Despite you can have all your millions.
People must share.
I'm not about that.
People must share.
I don't think
you know
I can
that.
do that. I know people must share, but if you wanna share, I can share unknowingly.
Yeah.
Not sharing us. It's okay. Tonight is gonna be with the Nolunals. No.
Mina, I do love the idea, yes, Tembu, ne? But obviously it has to come from my family. Uguti vele do they give me the advice? But right now we don't see the need of having his team because spanning ekaya, abanye nje they are just living life nje out of the shell. Yabo. So abantu abafana nabo Mseleku is those one who created this team because they saw uguti isibongo siyashabalala. The surname is about to perish. So let me come and have more wives and have more children so that isibongo sami singashabalali.
Having a wife and having a kid with one wife.
Another reason is business. Nami, if I can have a very big business, I wouldn't want to go to mangifa. I business yami ithathu abantu bangaphandle. I would have as many children as I can so that this business would live for many generations.
They've got a lot of business and foundations.
Right now, unani? Mamelodi Sundowns.
Exactly.
Didn't hire
That's
someone.
what I'm saying. Yeah, accustomed with that particular one wife, you can still do it.
Miss
Because the wife will bear you
don't
kids,
know.
of which they can take over.
You don't know.
Miss Pelne, if you do not want
why are
this
you going with this?
You don't know, my
man,
sister.
if I was Funis Tembo, I'd advise you to stay far away from Abazulu.
No.
Because
but then she's being honest.
Recently,
if nation.
If friend I'm from East London, bahlale East London, ne boyfriend. If boyfriend says, "Kithi umama no baba bashonile, umzwa kithi akanabani. I need to marry you. Can we get married so that uhambe yohlala KZN?" My friend says no. Ne? If boyfriend goes to KZN, comes back married.
Because and
then when he comes back explaining the situation, he's like, "No, lower umfazi ngasemakhaya. Whatever we do it here. I'll tell her what's going on."
Yeah.
In fact, she knows about there's this somebody I'm busy with in East London. But she's there for Enhle.
That's being a man.
Ileno need to stay far away from Amazon.
I don't know how, but then I think that's it.
Ni dom.
I don't want to use the word but dom. The Zulu people, I'm saying
Sidom.
Sidomtin.
Ni dom. One thing you notice is that you guys are too quick to jump over the conclusion. You are too quick to come with assumption. Immediately indoda ihlalisa phansi ukuthi bheka we maki. Manje sofaka kwesibili. Am I not satisfied? You don't want to hear. One thing about a vision. A vision, it takes time. To we phase. It takes time.
We're gonna go back to that.
Do you have patience? Are you patient?
You continue explaining us to that.
No more.
But unfortunately, man, just cut so good to say that explanation. You'll tell us more about it after the ad.
I don't know, man.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Oh yes. For many women, help is available, guys, because
not
you don't make right.
For everyone who's going through depression, or if you know anyone who's going through it, help is available. It could be women, it could be men. Don't just listen to more kids.
Women don't make right decisions because of depression. Some of you guys, you are depressed. You don't know what you are doing.
Do you guys make right decisions?
Because you are depressed. Don't let your emotions suppress
I think you guys are the
for the
depressed
good
one.
that
Hence,
the
you are
future has
looking
for
out
you.
for Istanbul and you are inviting more problems.
They're not happy. They're not happy. These
You are
people,
not happy. Hence, you're
these
going
people
out.
are
You're
not satisfied.
Do you know what are the fruits of a polygamous marriage?
No, Bitini, let's move on. Miss Black Pearl.
Niyohlala ninje.
Miss Black Pearl.
Yes,
abanye bantwana they get 500 and 200 for maintenance.
500 and 200.
No, like 500 or 200. Ne? So Enhle Mbali took it to Twitter ati yena she's getting 50,000 and incinci. Uthi incinci, guys.
You know, when it comes to her, what I didn't understand between Yena and Oblokov, it's the fact that she's getting 50K for the 3 kids. I think they have 3 kids, right? Or she's getting 50K per child.
I can't get that.
Or the court granted this 50K for all the kids.
Yes, I think so. So, do you reckon me? Yeah, manja.
For 3 kids, I mean, for 3 kids in
Black Coffee pays her 50K in child maintenance, half of the 100K she previously demanded according to the court papers.
Yeah.
Kante, how much is Coffee paying for child maintenance?
50,000.
She just responded to Gucci 50,000.
Yeah. He's paying 50,000.
But she's not mentioning what each. Or that 50 is for every child.
Remember, she demanded 100,000. And then the court said, no, not to 100,000. Let's make it 50.
I think if it's for 3 kids, 50 it's nothing.
What do you mean? They are also your kids. But
now you
have to meet me halfway. I mean, these kids they go to your private schools.
I think I have to take Moeketsi side best. Like once, like go. I'm taking this side of
for the first time.
Yes,
but then 50K it's incane, guys.
Mamela Naya, she's also a mother.
Yes, she will contribute on that, but then the father needs to play.
When
50,000, the kids are staying with you, Enhle. So Enhle, she knows, she sees every need. Abantwana in the house. She knows what it's like in the house.
I see because this is a very serious matter. Some of the kids are getting, affected because of this. Because
yeah.
These kids are going to grow and they're not getting the emotional support that they have to get from their own mother. So if it has to come to a point to Enhle must humble herself and go down. Public right now. Let it happen. No matter what happens. At the end of the day, abantwana, it's about the kids. Uguti bamniga 50K or not.
Meaning you're saying she should compromise.
She should compromise. Humble
the
yourself.
Lifestyles.
Exactly. Because I believe ukuthi some of the man uzifunela yena. Uthola ukuthi 50K it's a lot.
But bahlala koma
It's a lot.
No,
remember the rent.
Yeah, bashadile no Black Coffee.
Bashadile, but ba separated.
They're separated. So at the end of the day, you need to go to the now. The way you go down. Yes, go to get from Patali school fees sometimes cost at 20K. At least to get Funa is cheap. And
Ninja, just because
now you should lower the lifestyles.
Just because we separated.
There are mothers out there who be like, you know what, it's your money, I don't care, I will take care of my kids.
Please show me 2
Show
women.
me 2 women, especially
famous.
Show me.
They are not famous. They are not famous.
No, it's impossible.
Women love money.
I've never seen
People are struggling here.
I believe when it comes to women,
they pay 200. They pay 200 for each child maintenance. 200 is enough locally. Now for
wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying locally they pay 200 for a child maintenance.
200,000.
200 rand, not 1,000. 200 rand.
200K kasi.
200 rand.
You know me now. I'm noticing.
100 rand.
I'm noticing there's a change here when it comes to parenting. If you can ask any women out there, money or child, I bet they will say money.
Mamela. Okay, Moeketsi, you know when it comes
money
to that,
comes first.
Mamela. Okay, let me tell you something. Why I would agree with them when they would say money. I mean, in order for a child to survive, as much as now you need to be financial stable.
Yes.
Everything in life needs money.
Yes.
Let's just be honest about it. So if you're gonna say, okay, if 50K is enough for Enhle, they've got needs of abantwana as well who you and the mother. You understand? And how they've taught them abantwana babo while they're still together. So now Black Coffee, whether they've separated or not, but the lifestyle abantwana it shouldn't be affected because of the separation. I'm expecting their life to continue normally as if like dad it's still in their lives picture.
Omegji once mentioned with podcast yakhe into ba Enhle no Black Coffee ngathi balungisa izinto.
Yeah, because yabona ukuthi man, this lady has so much drama, man. Angagcina yazi namluzisa izinto eziningi.
The endorsements and the deals.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes it's better to go back to that toxic.
No, Enhle came back.
No such.
Just go back
Enhle
to
came
avoid
back.
the drama, man.
Enhle came back and said, "I'm still single." So
she wants
confused.
attention, obviously, like from a Black Coffee. They want them to get back together so that bakwazi ukunakela abantwana. I mean, I would say to Black Coffee, go on here, mababuyelane, and then Black Coffee must find another woman. Polygamy. This is a very simple solution. Because Enhle uzothola umuntu ozomhandlela. Enhle uzothola intanga yakhe on the polygamous marriage. Yabona ukuthi umfazi makayi
But still, that has to do, and if she will agree.
Melavume for the sake of the children.
No, it's not about for the sake of the children. No,
you know,
broke.
Miss Black Pearl, the reason why I wouldn't go for polygamy is having to wait for ikemiam.
Listen to her.
Is having to wait for my turn. Namhlanje be 10 yam. So you 10 kapel.
Do you know how
that is the most.
That's so nice, man.
Unless,
you know, as a man, you know, having to give women tens. You know, you're good. Okay,
today that is the most challenging.
Unless the other woman naye mhlambi spontaneous.
That's your problem.
Yes, like rather than waiting for 10, we do a threesome or something.
Yes, now I can understand it.
In a polygamous marriage, immediately if you compare, you are dead. Forget.
Compare how?
Compare yourself with another woman. I'm
not comparing what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something. We are all different, right?
Yeah.
And if you're going to be attracted to me, there's something that's going to attract you to me. Same applies to know. You understand? So now I'm trying to understand, if you're going to get into a polygamy marriage, from your first wife, there was something that she was lacking that made you to go and look for the second wife.
It's not about lacking. It's
there because you need someone who can play a role of which the first one is not willing to complete.
It's not about lacking, guys. It's not about. It's more.
Why do you have to go out and look for a marriage?
You don't have to know the reasons because you guys assume a lot. You think a lot. You overthink a lot. So sometimes umuntu makakutshela into, tell you a vision, you will never see that.
A vision.
For instance, I mean, there are few women who would be patient for 5 years ukuthi umuntu akahlanganisa izinto. You guys infuna izinto as quick as you can. Instant gratification is one of the things that is among women. They just want things to happen. That's the thing.
It's
so
not that
you guys must be set down.
We push for things to happen, and as an individual, we take a clear look at you. Are you willing to push yourself?
When it comes
to happen.
When it comes to Enhle, there's what we call independent and dependent. Yeah, now what is she? Where does she fall?
She's independent.
What?
Independence is for the kids. No, the kids are depending. That money is not for them. It's for the kids. And she's an independent woman.
She's exposing herself. She is dependent on Black Coffee.
No.
Surely right now I'm sending my nudes.
Black Coffee's kids are depending on her.
Show I'm sending my nudes to Black Coffee.
For what?
Uyamfuna. She's broke. She wants the money.
No, it's not a matter with it.
Into nembi ngokusenda la ex yakho ama nudes.
To your ex.
You know, like nudes.
Yeah.
You send a bit to your baby, like
there's something wrong.
You send.
Ex.
I know ex.
Uyangibuza ukuthi into wrong nokusendela.
No, I thought uthi khona into wrong usending nudes.
No, you can't send ex nudes. That's what Enhle is doing. He's
Oh,
sending
if she still
But I
wants
think,
him,
guys, we are.
if she
confused on
still
this
wants
thing,
him, then what's the
especially when we get-
problem?
Because Enhle, it's not about wanting imali ka Black Coffee. Enhle, it's the fighter for abantwana bakhe. Ukuthi Black Coffee should do right by the kids. So, well, this topic, it seems like it's not going to end as much as Moeketsi ahlale are on the hot stuff, on the hot seat. So, if you've just joined us, you didn't miss much. I'll have to go through our today's headlines. Earlier on, we had a discussion about Ntsiki Mazwai blames politics for losing out on gigs. And we've also discussed Khumalo rent after losing at the Summers. Then we hit it off with Shebeshxt. He's a fan with the
Twerker,
bottle
man,
wine
twerker.
performing on stage, the twerker guy. And then we've also discussed Musa Mseleku advises man who aspires to lead a polygamous lifestyle. And then now we were just hitting it off with Enhle city. It's too little.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Let's quickly go on and add Miss Black Pearl, and then when we come back, we'll talk about Khumalo.
Xolani.
Yeah.
Khumalo. So all you have to do is to stay tuned. Don't shift, don't nyagaza, because we'll be back in a moment.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Ndanchilo Miss Black Pearl that there's something fishy ngo Xolani Khumalo. Ne? Headlines ziphumile kuthiwe uKhumalo now faces additional charges of robbery with aggravation of circumstances and malicious damage to property. The charges relate to an alleged incident that took place in July where Khumalo and his TV crew beat Robert Vary to death at his Katle home during the taping of an unaired episode of the show. The family of the late Vary was sitting directly behind Xolani in the car. Okay, it's fine. So, I remember it was they named him as Mr. X or Mr. Yeah, I think Mr. X. He spoke to Chisa TV, Chisa newspaper, sorry, that Xolani, they came there. Mabefika. Bathatha izinto, there were belongings.
Who talked to
this
Chisa?
guy?
One of the family
This
members?
Mr. Yeah. Uzbize Mr. X. Ne?
Okay.
Earlier, my Kali story break. Ne? He was like, there were things that belonged to the late guy. Of which, after the incident, Xolani babeyephana basearch abathini, zange zifumaneke. So this is not into enja that we're hearing that this guy is also part of a robbery.
Okay, so now ever since the case has started, robbery, whatever that has been included, the two cases and damage of property, were they being mentioned at court during the
they were
court
mentioned
proceedings?
previously. However, unoma bezingeka qualify for a court.
But I think when they've written a statement, the first day babhala statement, such things they should have been mentioned. Good okay.
But
Making us aware, he's got to be charged for 3 charges.
Before it stands a court, they need proof. Unoba ngoku bayifumene, hence they adding. Ne? Now when it comes to this matter, Miss Black Pearl, ndikai too.
Okay.
I do believe that we've got higher people, abane power, more than Xolani and whoever he's working with.
Yeah.
Now they want to silence him. As remember the last time we spoke about the incidents AKZN. Apo, they went for the dragon Dondon. But they did not know this guy was a KZN, had influence a KZN. So bafika bona bapasta. And then they were told ngamapolisa and what you call it, brigades and everybody that no man, you were not supposed to do this. This person is so. You need to Puma a KZN as soon as possible.
But I think as a country, there's still a long way to go when it comes to fighting drugs. Because, I mean, I think the higher people, there's a possibility to see there's a lot of things they know about that. So hence, maybe every time when you try to just fight drugs, there's nothing that is going forward.
I also have a problem.
Because, I fail to understand, how could, I know there's a murder case that he's facing right now. But the question is, how many murder cases we see on our every daily basis in auction?
You know, in the Bayama drugs, it was something that had to be prevented long time ago. Right now,
But it is true.
We can never do anything.
Yeah, hence Uguti, like back then, they needed to prevent, this thing, Yama drugs. This pandemic drugs, because drugs mawangena each and every country, they make sure they get to the economy of the country, and when they start improving the economy of the country, there's no way you can kill drugs.
And I've always said I don't understand.
I need you to balance me Moeketsi right here when you're saying They play a role in the economy of the country. Which way? Because those people are not getting taxed.
Mamela, let me say Tina ne siyamapoisa. And then there's a guy from Colombia wants to sell cocaine that is worth 30 million. That guy approached us as police officers. We asked Cheluguti, guys, I have a batch of cocaine that is coming. I want to sell it. So the profit that we'll gain from this 30 million cocaine is 120 million. So you guys, I'm going to give you your share. I want you to make sure each and every time when there's a bust, you're going to be on my side. Okay. You're going to make the dockets missing. So Amapoisa, if they are getting the profits,
then it means the state is not getting anything. It's only Amapolisa private.
Yeah, privately. Because they can just, when they can just utilize that man. Economy appreciate by buying and clothes and whatsoever. More than that, the state is not
drugs have found a way economy improve. And those are the things that ngeke. Because a lot of criminals, they are protecting themselves with weapons. Like I'm talking about big machineries. Those big machineries.
Miss Black Pearl, as much as Moeketsi says that is solent, but Moeketsi is kinda true, because what he's saying, is kinda true. I remember my dad used to sell weed. And the weed was not legal.
Yeah.
So, but what he used to do, he had amapolisa. So whenever Bezo searcher,
he would have moved the weed long time ago.
Yeah, and I say okay, fine. And they would call a text, but okay, fine, we sent umdana apho to come and buy because we need proof that we are selling. Yeah, but so bengena 2 days aphume because of uncedo la ngaphakathi. He had
meaning
people,
our justice system is failing us.
He had even Nangoku for Xolani was doing an okay job.
What do you mean okay?
No, it was not
he was doing.
No, he was not doing a great job, Moeketsi, because Xolani pastor only abantu on the ground. What about abantu abaphezulu? Hence a KZN bamgxothile because the person ebezamombasta ebengumuntu ophezulu, of which he did not do his research.
No, guys, remember when it comes to drugs, you can't just pass to umuntu ophezulu. You need to start ngala babancane so that they can talk.
What difference are you
definitely
doing?
I mean, abantu abaphansi, they're not gonna talk.
You're not making any
difference.
I'm telling you, they're not.
What do you mean?
There
have been many drug busts.
Drugs
rather than I keep umphathi, there's no way. I'm telling you, Moeketsi, they've signed.
No, it's fine. Wena ngoku wawusenza njani?
Ngani?
Wawubethwa uxela inyaniso.
What were you doing when
Things some tracks. I would speak the truth.
Mara, only you who speak the truth. Not everyone will speak the truth.
Not
everyone.
Not
would actually talk.
You don't know them.
No, they wouldn't.
You don't know. Sometimes
so unfortunately the topic because Moeketsi is not gonna end. But if you just joined us, you didn't miss much. On our headlines today, we talked about Ntsiki Mazwai blames politics for losing out on gigs. Khumalo losing summers. Shebe hits a fan with the bottle. Musa advises men who aspires to take a polygamy marriage, and Enhle says it's too little. Then right now we're just wrapping it off with Xolani from the presenter from Sizokuthola show that he's been accused with another extra 2 charges. So if you just joined us, all you have to do is to stay tuned. Don't shift, don't nyagaza. It's time for us to go to an ad. We'll be back.
No, Miss Black Pearl, guys, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is Share Online, Facebook and TikTok. It's all Share Online. From myself, Noluthando Moeketsi, and the owner of the show, Miss Black Pearl, Sinithanda Thandi. So now we're gonna play Umelo, a city. It's in Kamel. Controller, guys. Sini papa yesa ngomelo. Nihlale kahle nibe mnandi. Miss Black Pearl, we are.
So I thought the show would still continue. I didn't want to leave you, my beautiful people.
Shading.
But all you have to do, you can simply join us next week, same place, same time.
Bye.
Bye. We are signing out.
Tracker.